All right, joining us now is Alamogordo Tiger Baseball and their brand new coach, and a name that is familiar to Tiger Baseball fans is Nathan Winrow. Nathan, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for having us.
How does it feel to take over the program, man? Does it feel strange, or does it feel like putting on a regular pair of shoes?
Honestly, it feels real good. It's something that I've dreamed about since I was a kid. Is just coming back and giving back to our community, giving back to the school that I went to, the team that I played for. I couldn't ask for anything better.
All right. Well, you got 4 seniors here with us. You want to introduce who you brought with you today?
Yeah, so we got Bradley Anderson. So we got our starting center fielder, our leadoff hitter. And we got Ryland Carroll. Okay. He'll also be playing left field for us, hitting for us. And then Brenden Robertson. He'll be our closer out of the pen. And then we got Michael Thatcher. He's our first baseman and DH.
All right. How's everybody doing today? Good?
Good. Doing good.
All right. Well, Coach, we'll start off, for those of you, I know you've been around town and people probably know what you're up to, but for those that haven't been aware of, what have you been up to since you graduated AHS?
I went to New Mexico State. I got my degree in biology. I decided to come back and coach was what my main priority was. That's what I would love doing, is to come back and coach, and I'm excited to continue to do that. Absolutely.
Yeah. And you've been coaching as an assistant in a lot of other programs, football, and did you assistant with baseball as well?
Yeah, so I've assisted. I was with Crabtree the last 2 years here, and then I was with Scott his 2 years out here, and then I got my chance to be a head coach. So,
okay, very good. And you talked about just a little bit there, but this is a program obviously you have a lot of passion for, and what does Tiger Baseball mean to you personally?
It means everything. It's just raising young men to be great men, great husbands, great fathers, and it teaches everything from life skills. It gives you a chance to pursue that after. So I think it's everything for a young kid. So that's why I like to give back.
Okay. Bradley, what have you been working on this offseason, getting ready for the new year? Finally, you get to have a kind of a normal year. You're starting at the normal time. You've had a full offseason. What has it been like for you?
It's been pretty good. No mass this season. It's been amazing. This year, just really working on coming together as a team and putting everything together. Last year we were there, but this year everything's coming together real nice. New coaching staff's doing great. Loving everything that's coming together.
Okay. How about some of your individual skills, or something you feel like you're maybe more comfortable at going into this year than previous seasons, or? Just
getting better at center and hitting. Just everything's coming together, working to get better every day.
Okay. Rylan, what kind of things you've been, obviously you're busy with soccer earlier on in the year, but what else have you been doing in terms of getting ready for baseball?
Just putting in the work, just practicing day in, day out.
And has that been since soccer ended? Has it been baseball pretty much the focus for you since that point?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Where do you feel better at heading into this season than maybe previous seasons?
Right now I feel really, really comfortable in left field. My hitting has started to come around pretty good, so just got to keep putting in the work.
Okay, very good. Brenden, how about you? What's been the work in the offseason for you guys? What about that Dodgers hat that you got on, though?
Yeah. As soon as last season ended, I've been working on my pitching all summer, just trying to gain velocity, work on command, trying to get it down for season so that we can limit walks and punch some people out.
Okay. And you're going to be out in the field as well along with pitching, or mainly just focusing on pitching?
A little outfield, but...
A little outfield, okay. Yeah. All right. And hitting-wise, do you feel like you're in the spot that you want? Oh, he's got a smile on his face, so maybe...
We're working on it. I'll just keep it at that.
Okay, very good. Michael, behind the plate again this year for you?
No, sir. I'm playing first base.
First base this year? Okay, so switching. You were catching there for a while, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't crazy and remembering that incorrectly. What have you been focused on in the offseason? Obviously, with now maybe more focus on first base for you?
Yes, sir. I've been working on grounders and stuff, and mainly working on my hitting, getting that dialed in.
All right. Where do you feel like maybe you're at your best going into this year? Because senior year, last chance. What's where's your comfort zone best at going into the year?
Definitely my hitting.
Hitting? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Coach, how do you feel like the work has been for these guys in the offseason and putting in the time?
Honestly, I give them all the credit in the world. They've worked their tails off the last 2 weeks, and I couldn't really ask for anything more. We had a couple bad days here and there, but overall they've rebounded and just had a really good last 2 weeks of practice. So we're looking up, hopefully.
All right. Well, you got these 4 guys here. Who are some other players we should be watching out for this year?
So I'll kind of go chronologically. That's the easiest thing for me. We got Dominic Barundo Ramirez. He'll play a little bit of short for us. And we have Jeremiah De Arezzo. He'll play short, third, and second base. He'll be all over the place. And you got David Pena, who's kind of an outfield reserve guy. And then you got Nick Martinez. He's going to throw some. And then you got Brett George from basketball. He's going to come throw some for us. He's going to be huge for us. You'll have number 8, which is Ryland Carroll. We got that one down. Number 9 is Castellanda, so you catch behind the dish for us. Bryce Viescas will be another outfielder, so he'll be pretty huge for us. Gabriel Collazo is a sophomore. He'll be huge for us. Cal Stevie. The list goes on, man. We got about 18 players that we can name. So we're looking pretty good.
How did you feel like the numbers overall between varsity, JV, C team, were they good this year?
They're okay. I think kind of the more that we get kids involved, the more we get kids engaged, the numbers will be better. So.
And it's certainly
it could be better.
Not having youth baseball the last 2 seasons. Yeah, it's been challenging.
We're excited to get a real season ahead of us. We got 26 games, which hasn't happened in 2 years.
Yeah,
so I think we're really excited for that.
Yeah, and I think the Little League group is getting back this year, so they'll finally be able to have a normal season this season. So hopefully that gets baseball rolling along for maybe some guys that haven't had a chance to play in recent years. How about the strengths of this year's group? What do you like about this year's team? That what you're seeing so far. Is it the pitching? Is it the hitting? Is it the defense? Where do you feel like this group has its strengths at?
I think it's our fielding. I think we'll be really, really good in the field. We'll field it really well. We'll be able to make the routine plays that we need to make, and then our hitting will be more improved. I think our pitching is going to be a little bit of a struggle, but I think we can manage just based on how good our fielding is going to be. So.
Just got to work through that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could be some high-scoring games this year, you think, maybe?
I hope not. Good Lord, I hope not.
Well, you hope that there's high scores on your guys' side, maybe not on the other team's side. So, Michael, what do you like playing with this group of guys? What is it that you find special with? You've obviously got this group of seniors you've been playing with for a while, and I'm sure some other guys that you played with for a while. What do you like about this group?
Well, yeah, I love the team chemistry we got going, and we got a good bond between everyone. Got better coaching staff this year, and it just looks good from here.
Okay, very good. And what is it? You guys just enjoy being each other's company? What do you guys have a lot of fun together? What's the chemistry like for you guys?
Yeah, we have a lot of fun, just hanging out, playing baseball together.
Okay, very good. Brenden, how about what is it special about this group for you?
Just like Michael was saying, we're all locked in. Our team chemistry's great, and then we just all have fun playing together.
Yeah. How important, for a baseball team, there's a lot of kind of individualness. You're out there by yourself a lot of times in terms of making plays. How important is it to have a team that you get along with and you're able to have fun with out there in terms of you being successful?
It's very important. Baseball's a very hard game. You're going to fail most of the time, so having someone there to pick you back up is a very good thing.
Yeah. Okay. Rylan, obviously you've been a part of soccer teams and part of baseball teams. What about this group? What do you like about these group of guys?
Yeah, no, just like Brenden said, like staying together and picking one another up, that's key to baseball. Baseball's a very hard sport, so we just got to be there for each other, It's great. The group of guys that we have just get together good.
Yeah. How do you keep that so mentally focused when if you fail 7 out of 10 times, you're doing pretty good at the plate. How do you keep that focus and not let those kind of things get you down?
You just have to move on to the next thing. You can't think about it too much. That's how baseball works.
Yeah. Okay. Bradley, what do you like about this group of guys that you've been a part of the last few seasons?
Yeah, man, I've played for many different baseball teams, and this team right here is probably the best one I've ever played with. Just the team chemistry and how everybody else gets along and works together just makes a big difference on the field.
Yeah. Nathan, you've been around a lot of different teams, and as a coach, as a player, how important is that chemistry, and do you see it with this group of guys that they seem to get along with each other?
I think it's everything. I think if a team's not connected with one another, it's not going to be a very good season. Like last year, we struggled. Just sports in general struggled with the short seasons, everything combined together, but. This group of guys, they work their tail off, like I've said. All the credit goes to them, and I just think they have a willingness to improve every single day, and they have a willingness to be able to want to play baseball after school, which I think plays a huge role into it as well.
Yeah, and I would also, you have a group of guys here. You were sophomores in the year that was canceled, but I feel like there's been a special level of camaraderie among teams that lost their spring season a couple of years ago, and is that something you've noticed from the teams that you've dealt with, that they seem to come together a little bit more?
I think so. I think it's just the ability to have a season is kind of bittersweet. Like it's kind of our last opportunity to kind of get this thing done, prove to what we got, and I think the ability to go out there and play is what these kids love doing. So.
All right. Expectations for this group. You look at what's possible for this team this year. You have an idea of where the district sits this year and where you guys fit in that pecking order this year.
I'll be honest. I think we can actually shock some people. I think we're going to be able to compete with teams in our district, and our goal as a program is to host a state tournament game. So be a top 8 seed. That's our goal. That's been our goal from the start, and that's what we want to achieve. So, and I think we can do it as long as our kids can mesh and keep working their tails off every single day.
All right. Bradley, for you personal, I mean, are there personal goals that you set for yourself this season, whether it's, at hitting or, what you do out in the field, or is it you're mainly focused on the team goals for this season?
Mainly team goals this year. We got a really good defense this year. Our bats are hot this season so far of what we've seen. I mean, all together, we're just going for state this year, baby.
Okay, very good. Rylan, I mean, personal goals for you, or like everybody else so far that you're mainly focused on the team stuff?
Yeah, just mainly focus on the whole team, just getting to that goal that we want to get towards, just it has to go with putting the work again.
Okay. Brenden, anything that you've set for yourself personally, or is it going to echo what the other guys are saying so far?
Yeah, just echoing team goals. I mean, we're all just locked in and trying to go for what our main goal is, and that's to win.
Yeah. Michael, how much would it mean to you to get a chance to play a state tournament game this year?
Oh, it'd mean a lot.
Yeah. I mean, the opportunity to get and is getting that home playoff game and getting that best out of 2 out of 3 series at home, would that be a fantastic goal to set for yourself this year?
Yes, sir, it would.
Okay. Senior this year, is baseball something you're hoping to continue after high school?
I don't think so, no.
No. Okay. So this is going to be your last hurrah this year.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's coming up for you after high school? You know what the plans are yet?
I'm looking to go to NMSU for a business degree, but
okay. Do you have an idea what kind of career you're looking at in terms of business? Do you have a kind of business that you want to open up, or
no, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Still working that one out.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Brenden, how about you? What's coming up for you after high school? Is baseball in those plans? Hopefully.
It is. I'm just not sure on it yet. I've had a few colleges interested, but if I don't go for baseball, I'm planning on going to attend at the University of Arizona.
Okay. What do you want to study there?
Undecided right now.
Undecided. Okay. Is there anything that you're interested in that you think maybe I'll go that way, or not sure yet?
Sports medicine or anything like to do with government, to be honest.
Okay. Very good. Rylan, how about you? What's next coming up?
Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty interested in NIMI, New Mexico Military Institute, down in Roswell. I went and took a tour there, so it's pretty nice. I like the structure. And I talked to the head coaches of the baseball team there, so we'll see where that goes.
Okay. So I was going to ask you whether was it baseball, was it soccer? Baseball would be the sport that you choose to play if you could?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. And Bradley, how about you? Baseball and the future plans for you?
As of right now, yes. Look, I got sports teams looking into me, colleges, but if that don't go nowhere, then military it is. I'm going to the Air Force.
Okay. Is there a certain career path in the Air Force you're hoping to go to, or not sure yet?
Possibly diesel mechanic.
Okay, diesel mechanic. Very good. And Coach, I mean, that's something when we talk about with sports is obviously it's to go out there and win and be successful and do the right things, but these guys obviously have a long life ahead of them, and getting that part of it is probably just important, if not more important, than the sports part of it, right?
I agree. So our main goal is if they want to play college baseball, then by all means, we're going to find a chance for them to play. And that's our program goal. We talked with our assistant coaches, and it's to find these kids somewhere to play because there's a place to play for everybody. So that's the goal. So if they want to play, that's our job to find it. If not, then we just hope that we give them life lessons to be able to succeed in the real world. So that's our goal.
Yeah, and certainly, I mean, it is about being proactive, and there's, it may not be Division I, but there's a lot of places you can go out there and play college baseball. And we've actually, I feel like Alamogordo Baseball has been one of the most successful in terms of having athletes from this program go on to play college baseball, right?
And I agree. Yeah, it's just something about the Southern baseball around here. It's something to watch. Like, we have kids who play baseball since they're young, and they come through this program, and they take pride in it. So I think it's just something to look out for. It's just the Southern feel of playing baseball. Yeah, absolutely.
And speaking of Southern baseball, I saw the Carlsbad tournament you guys are playing this year. Get Del Valle to start over with. Of course, Carlsbad's in the tournament. A lot of good teams. You guys are definitely gonna have your work cut out for you. That first 2 weeks of the season is quite a gauntlet for you guys. Are you excited? Are you ready for that? Or
honestly, we're excited. We want to see some actual real good baseball to give these kids a chance to compete against the best, and that's all we can ask for is these kids have a chance, and that's what we want. So we're excited just to go out and start getting at it on March 3rd. I know it's going to be a long 3 weeks, but we're ready.
All right, it is coming up, and first home game's out for a little while. You guys get to Centennial on the 15th, I think, is the
15th,
first home game? Yeah, so a single game on the 15th, and then, of course, all the remaining district games. You also have a doubleheader against Hobbs, so you do have one non-district doubleheader at home. So that's going to be tough. You guys play Centennial on Friday on a doubleheader, and then turn around and play Hobbs the next day on a doubleheader. So definitely going to test that pitching, right, Coach?
Oh, yeah. We got 6 games in 7 days, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I just know our kids love to have the chance to play, so...
And you know what? Those are the kind of things for state tournament that helps you at the end of the year when you go through those kind of tough periods.
Oh, yeah, that was our goal. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Guys, wish you the best of luck. We hope it's a fantastic season. And most importantly, we're happy you guys are going to have a full, normal, regular season. It's not going to be 100 degrees outside this year as well for you, so we're happy for that. Good luck this year. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Charles.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Charles. Appreciate it.